It's a lovely day to be a part of our lovely channel, which you have so graciously done by clicking on this video. Let me just introduce myself and start by saying hello everyone, and welcome to MAJIIK'S Mysteries. So on this very special video, we will be talking about fertility. Yes, fertility. Could be meaning children, could be meaning womb trauma, could be meaning unresolved resentment in the root chakra, which is causing infertility or causing the fertility not to manifest. Or it could be also not meaning, the womb, meaning new projects or manifestation. So we're going to dig into this today because I was sitting in my bed and I was looking at the ceiling and just thinking. And all of a sudden I was really trying to concentrate. Not all of a sudden, but I was just really trying to concentrate on what I should be, like, what the topic of the video should be. I just started thinking about it. And fertility popped up in my head. And as me being a woman on my menstrual cycle, I just really thought it was so crazy, so coincidental that at that exact moment I got a cramp. At that exact moment. So I figured I should do it. And here we are. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna pull cards. We're gonna pull some stickers. Pull some fortunes. And just talk about each topic down the line. Because I feel like this is gonna help somebody. Somebody is worried about at least one of these topics. One of these topics can help somebody. And we're going to talk about it today, so stay tuned for each topic. I'm going to leave the timestamps in the description or in the comment section. Please feel free to leave feedback on how these videos have affected you or affected your energy, because I would really like to hear, some feedback, So don't be shy. Don't be shy. Put some more stuff in the comments. Show some love. Let me see some love. Yeah, let me number these. And we're gonna get started. We have 5 topics, y'all. We're gonna do these bad boys. Let's start with children. Somebody like, oh my gosh, I want some bambinos. I want some little babies. This is the deck that was down already. Now guys, look. Remember I said I couldn't find my other deck? Yeah, it was at my grandmama's house, soaking up all that energy. It was at my grandma's house. It jumped out of my bag at the last moment and just dipped. Hee hee. My deck is back. I don't know why. I just had to make a guest appearance on the show before. On the video before I even got started, because I was really stressed and I was like, well, if it's meant to be, let them be gone. Maybe somebody needed the cards more than me, and that's why they left. That's why I lost them, but I found them. They got found. Pull these stickers out. Yeah. Okay. Let's get started for real this time. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about children. Somebody is excited to be an aunt. Somebody is excited to be an aunt because their sister is having a baby or something, or their sister's having a niece or a nephew. I mean, they're gonna have a niece or a nephew because their sister is having a baby, or their brother is having a baby, or something like that. Brother's wife, but y'all know what I mean. Anyway, my other video was a little soft-spoken, So I really hope I'm being loud enough in this one. If I'm not, I apologize in advance. I hope the video doesn't split in half like it did last time. Okay, so only time will tell on verse. Somebody knows that they're pregnant, or you're gonna find out soon. Might be a surprise, but I feel like the person already knows. Like, you're gonna know. It's not gonna just be like, oh wow, it's been 3 months and my period's still not here. I guess I'm pregnant after. Like, you're gonna know fast. It's not gonna be something you can hide. But I feel like somebody is pregnant right now while you listen to this and you don't even know. He said, oh, I'm gonna go get the test tomorrow. Go get the test right now. You don't even need the test, because I just told you. You don't even need the test. I just told you right now. You already know it's true. Mayonnaise. Somebody eats mayonnaise when they're pregnant, or somebody can taste mayonnaise in the food. Like, they'd be like, dang, you must have mayonnaise in this. And they're like, how did you know? And it's like, boom, that's how we know we're pregnant. That's how I know I'm pregnant. I can't be pregnant because, they can't be talking about me. I don't like mayonnaise. I told you I'm on the menstrual, so we can't be talking about me. See, daily changes. Oh, somebody's like having the morning sickness and you take the progressional pictures and you overlap them on the video so you can show how big the belly's getting. People are doing that. Somebody's doing that. It could be one person. Out of all the viewers that come to watch this video, it could be one person, but I really feel like it's more than one person. Like, you're noticing that you're getting more hair on your stomach. Somebody's getting more hair on their stomach, and they keep shaving it, and it just grows back the next day. It's a sign. Stop shaving it. Just let it grow. Enjoy your entirety. Enjoy the entirety of your pregnancy and be happy with yourself, You look good pregnant. You look good not pregnant. Accept it. Because it's true. You look good. With the hair going up your belly, you look good. Not being able to see your belly, you look good. 2 weeks. Okay. Somebody could be within their first 2 weeks. Or I'm feeling like second trimester, like with this card. Like the first week, second week, third week, which like would translate to the first trimester, second trimester, third trimester. That's what I'm feeling with that card. If somebody could have just found out the baby, like somebody could be 2 weeks pregnant, or somebody could have 2 weeks left until their due date. Like, oh, the doctor said you only have, the doctor said we're going to go and try to induce birth after this many days. But your baby ends up needing 2 more weeks to be in the womb because they're soaking up all those extra stem cells, getting their life together. Really making that soul contract before they come down, before they come out, before they're born through the waters and the sea of forgetfulness, when they forget everything that they know to come down to earth. They really contemplating. They need the extra little 2 weeks and those extra little stem cells. So let them have it. Okay. Yeah. Either way, it could be 2 weeks until you find out that you're pregnant. Like, you could be like, my period's coming. It's coming. My period's coming. Then the period doesn't come at the beginning of the month, or the 5th. Somebody's waiting for the 5th. They're waiting for the 5th. It's supposed to be here on the 5th. And you have the little tracker on your phone and everything. Nah. 2 weeks are gonna go by. You're gonna wait. You're gonna be like, okay, well maybe it's just a little late. You're gonna wait 2 weeks, and boom, it's there. I don't know. This is feeling very. I already said children, so I keep saying, okay, well maybe in my head, I keep saying, well, maybe they won't be pregnant if they don't want to be pregnant. I feel like this is a very abundant time, a very fertile time. Like if you're listening to this video right now, you are in your ovulatory peak, or the peak of your ovulation right now as we're speaking. So if you have sex early this morning, or you're about to have sex tonight, whenever you're watching this Valentine's Day, Christmas Day, somebody's birthday, you just went out on a random weekend, it's just a regular Thursday, whatever. Whenever you're watching this video, right now, you're fertile right now. So be careful. As we speak, your eggs are jumping from joy. Don't let anybody crack them. Don't let anybody crack your eggs, girl or guy. Don't go cracking eggs. Okay, protect yourself, please. That's not what you're wanting right now, because it's out there. Not necessarily any STDs, but definitely cheering. Baby, I got your money, baby. Somebody thinks if they're children, that if they have children right now, it's going to be everything that they ever wanted. Like, it's going to make them stable. Or it's going to give them the drive to go and get more stability. Like, if I have this baby, it's going to motivate me to go and get 6 more jobs. So, because I'm going to want to do everything for them. No, that's not how you should be thinking. For some people, maybe that's how it works for you, but I feel like you slowly change that mindset over time. So if you're thinking like this, I feel like it's not going to last that long. You're going to end up eventually changing your mindset again. Yep. Never ever. Somebody said, I'm never having children. Why are you fertile right now? Right now, as we're speaking. Why are you pregnant right now as we speak to her? Which is nothing wrong with that. Children are a blessing to the world. Now, if you really were set on not having children, I mean, it's your life. However you decide to go about that is, is how it was meant to be gone about. However you decide to go about it is how it's meant to be gone about. So, there's no judgment in anyone's decisions. But that baby is going to be something else. You said, I'm never having children. Oh, look at the baby in the same breath. I'm never having kids. I could never change a diaper. I can never wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to feed a baby who's crying. I can never. You just never thought, huh? Well, time has come. Somebody's knocking. Opportunities are knocking. Life is not happening at you. It's happening for you. So, teach the baby all the things you wish you do. Love the baby love the baby the way you wish you had been loved. And just keep it 100. Keep it 100 with the child. I think this is enough for this day. This is enough. Alright. Yeah, that was children. If you have been feeling the inkling in your intuition that you're about to have a child, a boy, a girl, triplets, quadruplets, twins, which it's in your spirit, only you would know, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take that test just to be sure, but remember that Majik told you first. Majik told you first. Go ahead and take the test, but remember Majik told you first, okay? That's all I have to say. Auntie Majik over here, she loved the children. Alright. She loved the little children, the little kiddos, they are the future. They are the future. That's very important to remember. They are the future. Okay. Well, next we're going to talk about womb trauma, which is a more serious topic to be speaking of, which is probably why I'm pulling out the cards I've had the longest. They have the most energy in them. Okay. Ready? Okay. So I have my action cards here, but I don't feel like I need to use them yet. I feel like I'm going to use these first. Okay. Womb trauma. Anything that needs to be said about it? We were just in this, like losing children. My condolences to anybody who's lost a child or recently has lost a child. Well, it doesn't matter how long ago the child was lost. That type of grief and that type of pain is definitely something that lingers in the womb, especially if the baby was new or was lost to childbirth. Guys can have womb trauma too, which sounds weird, but it's like their own way of going and dealing with miscarriages, even though they never physically, felt the baby or felt the symptoms that being pregnant would bring. They still, feel those emotions through the woman because they helped create the woman, and the energy from the woman is now in the man. Vice versa, the energy from the man is also in the woman. But they feel it. They can feel what she's going through, especially if they're interconnected on a soul level. They can feel what the woman's going through, or they'll pick up and intuitively know what the woman needs at the time of grieving or sadness, or maybe depression, which is okay to have. They may even have depression themselves, which is not uncommon. But everybody handles things differently. So not all men, not even all women. Some people hold in their emotions, which is not necessarily bad, but it's not good. Does that make sense? Like, there's a time and a place, but there's also a time and a place. You can't hold them in forever. I always have the analogy that you're in a garage, and the garage fills up with water more and more. The more you hold back your emotions, it fills up with water. And when you open the gate, when you open the garage, it floods out. That's usually an emotional outburst from holding in the emotions the whole time. It's better to just let it out when it comes until you learn to leave it open. Because at a certain time in everybody's life, or a certain time in their lifetimes, they have to learn to be with an open heart, or live with an open heart, or react to other people with an open heart. So, everybody reacts differently to certain things. So that's to be taken into account as well. Okay. Womb trauma. this is the clarifier. Well, like, this is the main topic, which would make sense that it's the Ten of Wands, because the topic that we're talking about is more of a serious topic. Somebody could be walking around with the burdens or what they feel as weight or guilt within their health. It could manifest into health problems, but it also could be manifesting into mental health problems. That's why their head is down. That's why the person's head is down there, because they may be ashamed to talk to people or to share with others. Like, that's why he's not letting anybody help him carry all those wands, but he also doesn't want to put them down. But yeah. So, oh, I didn't realize. I'll leave it upside down. I think somebody's moving. I don't know. Even though what's called is upside down. Maybe this is current energy, even though this is how they're feeling, not what's going on. I mean, it is what's going on. Nobody's feelings are invalid. But in this particular situation, the person is just not seeing the days ahead that are coming. Which is okay, because not every day you're going to be able to look up into the mountains to see that the top of the hill is coming or the top of the mountain is coming. Sometimes you're just in the valley and that's all you see. All you see is valley, and that's okay. You're in the deep trenches or the deep, more introspective parts of life where you have to really focus your full attention on what's going on right in front of you, and you're not really able to be the optimistic one or the person who has all the motivation to keep everybody going or to even keep yourself going, you know, which is okay, because everybody is human, and that's just something that happens. It's not unnormal. It's not something that's not supposed to happen. It's regular. It's part of life, you know. So with this Three of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like this person may not be in full acceptance of their emotions. Like I was just talking about holding in the emotions before, how some people hold in their emotions. I feel like this person, or the person watching you, the viewer right now, or somebody that you're connected to, who recently had some trauma to the womb or womb trauma. Three of Swords. I didn't even think about rape until just now. Or people getting taken advantage of. I didn't mean to be so vulgar with the language, but yeah. Survivors of rape anyway. Yeah. So could be talking about that as well. They're not fully processing. They haven't fully processed the for some people it's about miscarriages. They haven't fully processed the ending or the passing away of the child. But for other people, it's that they haven't fully processed what happened to them, or they haven't fully settled with their emotions. Like they've processed it and they've thought about it, but they still haven't sat down with themselves and said, okay, this is how I feel about it. They just think about what happened. That's why this Queen of Cups is in reverse, because they don't feel like they can open up or be vulnerable with anyone. Like how we were just talking about, he's holding all these wands by himself. Yeah. So yeah, but I feel like this Death card is also here because this way of being is coming to an end. To me. But how this Fool card is in reverse, they're not seeing it. Because if they were seeing it, it would be upright. The ending is here. But they haven't got to the greeting yet. That's why this Fool card is in reverse, because they don't see they don't see why. I mean, you don't have to always know why things happen in life. Some things are not some. All things in life are happening for your highest good, no matter if you see them or not. The decisions that we make, if we have to go through lessons hundreds of thousands of lifetimes, considering that the divine source does not consider time as a measurement, you know, worthy of basing events off of, you know, we'll just keep continuing things that we need to learn until we learn them. So I'm not saying that this is going to continue forever, but you know, everything needed to happen for a reason, and we have to acknowledge that true freedom comes from accepting what has already happened, accepting things that we cannot go back and change, accepting the unchangeable is true enlightenment, accepting that everything constantly evolves, and that's the only constant thing, that evolution is the only constant variable, is where life and death, I guess you would say, or transformation come together. And as you would know as yin and yang, you know, balance and harmony. That's where you can really see balance instead of just looking through one perception or the other perception. You know, so everything happens for a reason. I said all that to say everything happens for a reason. Yeah. So with this Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords says frustrations, double-edged sword, hollow victory. But the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Like, I'm feeling like the person's just not, they're just in denial. They're not even mad, they're not even sad, they just feel numb. Like, no, nothing. Nothing but knowing that it's serious. Nothing but knowing that it's sad. Like, you know you're sad, but you don't feel sadness. Or you know you're sad and you need to cry, but you're not allowing yourself to let the tears come out, because you're holding all the water in your garage. The Ace of Wands, I feel like this is you against feeling like there's not going to be any more passionate beginnings. Oh, look at that. It says Ace of Wands, new beginnings, birth, new ideas, creation. I'm feeling like this is you thinking you may never have children because of what happened, or you feeling like your womb doesn't work properly, which I feel like isn't true. I think it's just the energy. Like the next what's it called? The next title. The next topic is unresolved resentment in the root chakra, and I feel like some people, that's why they feel like they're not going to be able to have any children, or that's why their children haven't been manifesting, because they still haven't they're still in denial. They still haven't gone through the healing process, and that's why nothing's manifesting, which has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with the work that you need to do, which is not bad, because the work can be done. You just have to be more in tune with yourself. Get back in tune with yourself. While we're just talking about the yin and yang. Get back in balance with how you truly feel. The Queen of Cups is open and it's upright. See, it says soft, gentle, motherly. She's sitting right next to the water. Her feet in the water, overlooking everything. You know, calm, at peace, one with nature. And the fish usually have to do with pregnancy too. I just thought about all the fish that are in the ocean. And she's sitting there like she's the queen of the ocean, like she's the queen of the fish, the queen of good luck and everything. This person's not feeling like themselves. They're not feeling very open and motherly or vulnerable at this time. With this in reverse, I feel like for some people, It doesn't have to do with losing a child or being taken advantage of. For some people, it has to do with not being able to afford having children, and you're scared that you will never have children because you're scared that you won't be able to take care of them or be abundant enough for them or give them the life that you feel like they need. That's why it's in reverse. Like, you won't be able to give them a passionate lifetime, you know, something that they could really grasp and hold on to, like memories that they can take with them that will help them in the future, or skills that they need. You feel like you won't be able to provide them with the stable. Some people, it's not even money, it's just the household dynamic. They feel like they won't be able to provide a stable household dynamic because they're a single mother, like how this card has a mom and she's standing at the front gate like she's the protector, and this boy has been sitting in the house. He lives with her, he's sitting in the house. You know, that's not the babysitter, but it just feels like, you know, the women that come in are all supposed to be his mother figures, and he doesn't know how to be a masculine energy because he has never been around masculine energies. Vice versa with women being raised by single dads, and the dads being nervous that they won't be able to teach the young girl how to do everything that she needs to do. Another example, vice versa with people who are adopted and they adopt different nationalities than themselves or different ethnicities than themselves, and they just feel like they won't be able to provide them with the perspective that they need because they've never been able to see life through that perspective. Which is something that all those scenarios are going to have to come out of that way of thinking, because a lot of it has to do with mental beliefs and nothing really to do with fear or not being able to accomplish what they feel like they should be able to accomplish. But yes, I don't know, with this Empress in reverse, I think this is again with just not feeling like you're in your energy or not feeling right about the situation, like not feeling in your power when it comes to this topic. But I'm going to pull a card just to make sure. Yeah, letting go, upright. This is Nine of Swords, tears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. I feel like this is you learning how, because with this, the Ten of Swords, right on top of the Nine of Swords, this is you learning how to let go. This is not necessarily you letting it all go at once. You're opening up the garage a little bit at a time. You're not just letting it all out. You're beginning to be able to see, you're beginning to be able to see the new optimistic future that lays ahead, but you can't fully see it. Like you know that the vision is there, but you can't fully see the vision. You know that there has to be things better than how you're feeling right now, but you can't envision how it's gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, and with this card of the person sitting inside and they haven't seen any sun because the blinds, these are like blinds, the blinds are closed. When you, like, some people, it just made me think, some people don't even remember what it feels like to have the sun on their skin. So like me being able to say that, you know, that being that vivid or being that descriptive with my words, saying, you know, you'll be able to feel the sun on your skin, you'll be able to feel the rain on your skin, you'll be able to feel the bees when they go around your body, you'll be able to feel their energy, you'll be able to feel the butterflies flapping, you'll be able to feel the wind from the butterflies when they fly close to your face or close to your body, you'll be able to hear the birds, you know. I'm being descriptive. I'm giving you sounds, giving you visions of what it's going to look like and sound like when you're out of this energy or when you're out of this way of thinking, you know, when you've let go of these emotions. But right now you can't even really do that because of the circumstances that you've been through or what's happening right now. Like you're just going through the motions. Like you wake up, you go to work, you get some coffee, you get the kids ready for work. You get the kids ready. Some people are raising other people's children and they're getting resentment, like which is kind of falling into the next category, kind of falling into the unresolved resentment. You know, they're raising other people's children or their family members' children, and they're resenting them, but they're not even realizing that they're resenting them because they have children and they don't, or they have, you know, the ability to bring children into the world, and the other people believe that they don't have that ability, or because of what had just recently happened with the miscarriages or losing children, they're upset at their family unconsciously, or, you know, feel like being close to them makes them feel their feelings, so they don't want to be close to their family. Which is understandable, but at the same time, you know, you have to really come out of that way of thinking, because you don't want time to pass by and it's been 15 years and you don't remember why you're mad at your sister, or you're mad at your cousin, or you're mad at your uncle who has 17 children, and it's really just because, you know, you were going through the things that you were going through at the time, which everybody's emotions are valid. Still, you know, if you need to take a step back because you realize that when you get around certain children or when you get around certain people, it reminds you of certain things, and take a step back until you fully healed, or you don't even have to fully heal before you see the people that you need to see, until you've healed to the point where it doesn't trigger you or consciously bother you as much as it used to, and you feel more comfortable with going about how you were meeting with those people again. But yeah, letting go, like starting to let go, not letting go like your hand is releasing it, like starting to release it, but not all the way. Yeah. The Fool in Reverse, this is maybe blaming yourself or feeling like a fool for anything that's happened, like blaming yourself. And also, again, with the feeling like there is no hope or no beginning. I'm surprised the Star card isn't out here in reverse. I feel like you have hope, like you know that there's going to be better days. You just aren't feeling it right now. Like you're not feeling the energy, you're not seeing it, so you're not feeling it. But yeah, feeling like it's your fault. It is not your fault. Whatever happened meant to happen. It was destiny. Everything that has happened was meant to happen. Anything that happened was meant to happen. Everything that happens is meant to happen. There's no such thing as coincidence. Which doesn't mean that you necessarily deserved anything. Nobody deserves anything in life, good or bad. Nobody deserves anything that happens. We don't necessarily earn it. We don't necessarily earn anything that happens to us. Like, you know, karma doesn't just come and play cruel tricks on people, but past life decisions and things that we've done thousands of lifetimes in the past, and also thousands of lifetimes in the future, are affecting us right now. Things that we've done thousands of lifetimes in the past and thousands of lifetimes in the future are affecting us right now. Like the decisions that we're making are affecting our future and affecting our past, you know. I don't mean to sound so lighthearted of the situation, you know. I don't mean to sound like, oh, well, you know, you deserved it or anything, or you built up the karma and that's why it happened. That's not the reason necessarily, you know. It could be that the child, you know, was just not ready to come to this earth spiritually. It could have nothing to do with you. That could just be what was needing to happen. It could be that in this lifetime, you know, you are choosing to find more independence and find more self-strength through a situation this dire. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean that life is happening at you. It just sort of means that life is happening for you to elevate your spirit in this lifetime, for you to be able to remember, you know, what you can get yourself through and how you can uplift yourself even if nobody else is there in tough times, you know, or even if there's only your own spiritual knowledge to go off of, you know. So, but that doesn't mean that in the future you won't be able to have more opportunities to, you know, bring forth a child. That doesn't mean that in the future you won't have more opportunities to connect with yourself again on the level that you were at before, or on a better level, you know, with yourself. So yeah, so moving into this energy of not realizing, but really just, you see how this guy is pulling the swords out of the sand, like pulling himself up, pulling back up his strength, putting his thoughts back together, because swords are air, and air is thoughts, putting his thoughts back together and really consulting himself. You might go to a place in nature to really relieve some stress and let nature ground you, or you might let friends come over and make like a group hug circle or something like that. Not a hug circle, but like a support system. You might establish a support system. But yes, I'm gonna say that those two were together, the womb trauma and the unresolved resentment in the root chakra. I'm gonna say that those two topics were put together. But yes, now loving energy to all the viewers, people who don't view, you know, everybody in the entire world. Loving energy, because everybody has gone through, you know, something that, you know, you look at people's faces, you walk by them, and you'd never know what they've gone through, you know. So my heart goes out to everybody. Everybody's feelings are valid. You don't have to be going through the worst situation in the world. You don't have to be a person in a third world country with no water and no lights to validate your feelings. Everybody's feelings are valid. A paper cut hurts as much as, you know, I don't know, something that hurts really bad. Probably getting your foot cut, or, you know, getting the side of your foot cut off or something. I don't know. People who have gotten limbs amputated, you know, their pain, you know, they probably had to deal with certain things in their life. Their feelings are still valid. Okay. The next topic is new projects. We are at number 4. So people who have been feeling like it's time to get her started, get her done. I think we're going to use this one. People who have been feeling like it's time to get her started. Yeah. And coming out of that womb trauma and unresolved resentment in the root chakra, you know, the new project could be a new child, or the new project could be working on your womb health and working on healing yourself. It's great Uncle Max's 100th birthday. Throw the party of a lifetime. See, coming out of a period of what somebody would call lack, but not necessarily lack, just feeling lack. Feeling like there's a lack in strength, feeling like there's a lack in, you know, in intuition, just feeling like there's a lack. I just had major deja vu just now. That's crazy, but yeah. That could be the new project. Go fishing. With this go fishing card, I feel like this is taking time for yourself. Or really doing things that you like to do. It's going to be a project that you don't feel like you have to, you're bounded to. It's going to feel like something you really want to do. And with this great Uncle Max's 100th birthday, it could be about, you know, coming out of the time of feeling like there is no hope and really going and doing life big. But it could also be about going full force with your new project, like going straight out there. You're not waiting for anybody to be like, oh yeah girl, you should do it. You're just doing it and you're dropping it. And when people say, oh, you still got that little business going on, or you still got that little side hustle. Yup, I still got this side hustle. Yup. I still got my little tarot card business. Yup. I still got my little electric fence remote control business. I don't know, like something. People just would be like, wow, really? That's what you do? You're like, yes, I do it. And I make money too. With this buy a bouncy castle, this is like buying luxury things or buying fantasy items. Not fantasy items, just things you never thought you would have that are just so luxurious. You're like, yes. This is like moving up in lifestyle. Doing things that you want to do, and since you decided to go out on a limb, karma is rewarding you. Not karma, but the universe, the omniverse, is rewarding you for going out on a limb and really being in it by giving you these things. It says, spin to see how high you jumped, which is like how far you went out. I don't know, I'm not feeling this lawsuit card. How far you did it, how far you went for your goals, how high you jumped for the stars, you reach for the stars, you know, how high you went. See how far you can go with this dream or with this passion that you have for this new project. The police officer, I just feel like this is meaning it's secured. Or it's official. Yeah. Like it's secured. It's official. It's official. See, look, you got fired for snoozing on the job in reverse. You're not going to be snoozing. You're going to be trying to... And luxury apartment. Yep. You're moving up in status. With this shipwreck on a desert island, I feel like this is saying it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. You shipwrecked on the desert island. It's lonely. It's lonely out here. You jump to see how high you can reach for the stars. You sitting in space alone. It's lonely out here. But you're not going to be lonely. You're just going to be in your own energy by yourself. Which doesn't necessarily mean you won't have friends and family. The lawsuit came out again. I wonder what it's about. Sue another player for stealing a stapler. Don't be petty. Oh, they said I'm being petty. Okay, so you might, when you start this new project, you might create new boundaries because, like, you're deciding to work with family, or you're deciding to work with people close to you, and they're like, okay, well, me and Mary J. Jenkins have been best friends since the 3rd grade. I feel like if I steal her stapler in the middle of a business meeting while all the rest of the employees are sitting there, it'll just be fine. And you're like, no, we have boundaries at work. We're going to have to put these people in check. I don't care if you're Susie Mae Jenkins from the 3rd grade, 2nd grade. You know, don't touch my stapler in the middle of a meeting. Just wait till I'm done. You know, there's certain boundaries. There's certain things we have to do now. We run a big business. You know, we can't just be doing this little baby stuff. We run a big business. So you're about it. You're like, I don't care who it is. Nothing's coming in the way of me and my dream. Nothing petty. I don't care if I have to put a lawsuit out on a person who stole my stapler. I don't care. I'm getting my credit because you know your worth. You know your worth with this project. I'm getting my credit for this project. I don't care if it's a group project. I don't care if I work with other people. I'm getting my credit. And if they steal something as small as my stapler, as small as saying that they did the staplers, that they did the staples, when really I did the staples on the group project, I'm suing. I don't care. And that's y'all. The energy is not bad. You know, get that credit. If you work hard, do that. It's official. I feel like this is also meaning your ancestors, spirit guides, and, you know, like the source, all. is really behind your back. They're giving you a police escort with this one. They're like, okay, go ahead, jump. We got you. Go ahead and jump for the stars. Reach for the stars. We got you. You know, go do that. With this veterinarian card. I think it's just because how he has that thing around his neck. He's alone. He got that thing around his neck. He can't play with anybody. He has no time to play. You're just going to be so involved in your new project that you're not going to have time to play. You're not going to have time to talk to anybody, really. Which doesn't mean that you won't have time to make plans. You're just not going to be out here like you used to be out here. Because you're going to be in your energy, getting busy. You know, doing what needs to be done. Filing those taxes after finally saying you was going to file those taxes. Tomorrow, I'll file them tomorrow. Today is tomorrow. So you're going to do it today. You said you wasn't going to do that YouTube channel. You said you was going to do that YouTube channel yesterday, and today is yesterday. Yesterday has came and gone, and today is here now. So you need to do it. Go buy that new computer you said you was going to buy. You have all the money saved up in the bank, and you're just sitting there buying Taco Bell. Not Taco Bell. I just ate Taco Bell this afternoon. Not Taco Bell. You're sitting here eating Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Go buy a computer. Set it up. Do the YouTube channel that you said that you were going to do. Make the vlog, you know. Do the language podcast that you said you wanted to start, you know. Go ahead. Do the woodworking class that you said you wanted to start. Go do the new project. Start the hobby today. Don't worry about the lawsuits because you will probably be the one dishing them out the most from people trying to steal your good ideas. So just stop with that. And go ahead and do what you need to do. You got to buy a designer suit. That means you're going to be looking good in your work attire. And you're going to be having enough extra cash to go buy new clothes and not better clothes, but like, you know, upstyle. You're going to upgrade your closet. Upscale your closet. Upscale it. Yeah. Upscale that baby boy. Yep. Somebody nicknamed baby boy. They call you baby boy in the streets or something, or somebody you're the girlfriend, right? And you see your boyfriend in a crowd full of people. Baby boy, come on, baby boy. That's you. Or somebody could be talking about a son, because we were talking about fertility. It could be a son. Come on, baby boy. But I feel like it's somebody talking to their boyfriend. Baby boy, let's go. We leaving these hood rats here. Man, we're at Denny's. Anyway. That is not a hood rat. Manifesting. Oh, I did say that. So guys, guess what? I have a sexual tarot deck. And since we're talking about fertility, I figured what better day than today to use the bad boys. And the next one, it ties right into the next topic, which is manifesting. And, you know, vroom, how do you think you get the manifestation? You gotta put a little elbow grease in that bad boy. You know, put a little work in. Somebody's gonna be putting the work in. I'm gonna do this first, because it just popped up in my head. Must be able to sign. Okay, somebody got a woo-woo appointment. Already, all I did was pull it out the bag. I was just talking about manifesting. Somebody got a woo-woo appointment, a dick appointment, a woo-woo appointment. Tonight, next week, next Wednesday, at 2:30 in the afternoon, right after you come home from work. That's crazy. You said you got one next Saturday? After he get off of training? Off of basic training? Or after he get out of training? Let's see. Anyways, somebody, let's just see what come out. whatever needs to come out about manifesting. Oh. Manifesting. Let's pull that one. I love you, I love you, I love you. Let me show you how much in reverse. Maybe they've been holding out, and that's why. I was just talking about you gotta put some elbow grease in. It says, let me show you how much. Somebody's not showing. They're not doing anything, and that's why it's not coming. You're like, where's my manifestation? You're not putting the work in. You like, it's you. I want to manifest a husband. And then you have this long list of how you want your husband to be. Or I want to have a wife. And you have a long list of how you want your wife to be. But you don't have anything to bring compatibility to the qualities that you're looking for. Like, you're like, oh, I want a man that has a very nice personality. And I want a family man. But you haven't fully gone through your own family issues, and you don't have any personality because you don't know yourself, or you're scared to be your true self, so you have brung a personality into your own life that you don't even know. Truly, it's just been other people's reactions to you built up, and you think that that's you over time because you don't trust your true self. And you're like, oh, I want my man or I want my woman to be 5'7", no meat on their body at all. And I want the schlong to be so long that I can go to Hong Kong and back. But you don't work on your own body. You don't eat healthy. You know, there's just no comparison. If you want, you have to attract. You know, and you have to be at that energy. You have to be in the energy to attract. So if you're not, sorry y'all, I just got an Amber Alert. That's disheartening. God bless. God bless. But yeah, if you want the ways of the other person that you're looking for to be sublime, then you need to be sublime yourself. It doesn't mean that you have to be completely healed before you find the other person, but you definitely have to do your own forms of soul searching before you can find somebody who has soul searched, if that makes sense. And yeah, somebody not putting in their work, but they, like somebody like, I want a sneaky link, but you're not willing to not risk it, because that sounds weird. It's not really risking it. But you know, if you have somebody who's been in your life, maybe in the background, and you could see yourself, you know, not getting too serious with the person, and you trust them, and you want to have, you know, sex with them on a respectful level, and you know, you want to wrap things up, be protected, and you trust them, you guys have known each other for a long time, then there's nothing wrong with that, you know. You can't say, I want sneaky links, I wanna be out here with people that I trust, you know. You know, you don't want to ever be out here, just be out here willy-nilly. You don't ever want to do that. I'm saying, if you want to have a little fun, you want to play around, you know, get a little hit or whatever, you know. You don't even have to have sex, you know. You want to touchy, rubby, but you don't ever put yourself out there with somebody that you know you would be comfortable doing that with, then it doesn't even make any sense to ask the universe. It doesn't even make any sense to try to manifest. See? I got me mad throwing pins on the ground. It doesn't even make any sense to manifest if you don't actively try to receive, which is like receiving opportunities. Let me put it back. I don't know. I just felt like that was supposed to be it on its own. That was for somebody specific. You know who you are. Wink, wink. Alright. Let's get some more sexual tarot decking. Sexual tarot decking. Manifesting. I want to do some more, 3, 4 more of these cards, and we're gonna move to the other. These are a little bit smoother. I like these a little bit more. The quality of the cards. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Y'all saw me shuffle these cards. I love you. Let me show you how much. So maybe you're gonna start putting in that work, huh? You thought about what I said? Like, if you know that you're gonna go to the grocery store and you might see somebody that you might want to start, you know, having interests in. That doesn't mean that you have to have sexual relations with them. That could just mean interest. Even if you dress the part, you know what I'm saying? Put a little perfume on. Put a little, if you wear makeup, put a little eyeliner on. There's nothing wrong with a little mascara. There's nothing wrong with combing back the baby hairs in the back. Be a little extra. Put the rhinestones on the side of your head or whatever they do nowadays. Put the glitter on the back of your neck, you know. Be spontaneous. Ask him if he wants to go somewhere. Ask him. Be safe now. Women and men, be safe. They're crazy out here. Be safe. But I'm saying the world is still a pretty alright place. Most people have their heads on pretty alright, you know. So, you know, if you feel safe and you're in a public, well-lit area, ask the man if he wants to go to the Denny's down the street. Ask him if you want to go to the Waffle House in a well-lit area. Ask him in the daytime if he wants to go to the museum or the art gallery or the jazz, what's it called? The rave. Ask him if he wants to go to the rave next weekend. Oh, you want to go to see the waterfalls? You got to be out here. And you don't always have to go with somebody else, especially if you just got out of a relationship with somebody who treated you toxically or somebody that you just feel like you shouldn't have been with. If you just are trying to be in your own energy, then go be in your own energy. You're manifesting independence, but you're not. Like, you're manifesting independence, but you always need somebody to go do something with you. That doesn't equate, baby. If you want to be more independent, if you want to manifest a better, stronger relationship with yourself, you're going to have to go and seek. Seek and ye shall find. You have to go seek independently. That doesn't mean you always have to be independent. Everybody's going to have spiritual teachers and things like that, or people that come in their life to teach them lessons and show them the way. But you gotta start, baby. Do that thing. Show up. Put some elbow grease in there. Alright? Let's see. Kiss and tell in reverse. Too stiff for me in reverse. Okay. Throwing it back, but not giving that neck. Doesn't necessarily have to be giving that neck, but brat and bite. These are all in reverse though. Kiss and tell in reverse. Too stiff for me in reverse. Never gonna give you up. They're not giving it up. You don't have to kiss and tell. Maybe you're nervous somebody's gonna kiss and tell. Oh, okay, so somebody's not manifesting because they're nervous that their business gonna get out. Or like you're not taking the chances because you're nervous that it's going to go wrong or people are going to talk about you. It doesn't have to necessarily mean sex or intercourse or relationships with people, like friendships. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that. It just means like you feel like if you go and try to do this thing or put elbow grease in, it's gonna show other people that you actually want it, and then they're going to talk about you or they won't. But either way, you're like, dang, what if they talk about me? Or what if they kiss? The kiss and tell is in reverse, but I feel like this is you not even wanting to talk about the elbow grease that you want to put into the projects or the things that you want to do or the manifestations you're trying to bring, because you're like, I don't want people talking shit at all. I don't want people talking mess, nothing. But yeah, too stiff for me. It's in reverse. I feel like this is saying you need to be flexible. Gotta be more open to receiving, like how we were talking about before. This bite is in reverse. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. gotta be open to it. Don't think about the people who might kiss and tell, or they actually, you know. But the kiss and tell, it says don't kiss and tell, and it's reverse. I feel like this is just you scared that people are gonna talk about you, or you're gonna tell somebody about your plans, and then they're gonna go spill your plans, and then people are gonna, oh yeah, how we were just talking about people stealing your plans in this new projects, I think, or when I was using this deck. Yeah, you're scared people are going to try to steal your plans or steal your man. Somebody's scared that if they go and propose to this person, that their best friend or somebody who they thought was their friend, like a toxic ex, or like a toxic ex-best friend, or a toxic mother-in-law, like, or like somebody in your family. You're scared that somebody in your family is going to steal your husband or your wife, because you know that that's what they do. That's how they get down. And as soon as somebody starts liking somebody, all of a sudden, cousin Larisha is trying to get in their pants in the wedding reception, you know, at the wedding reception. So, you know, with that, just you need to trust your partner, trust the person that you're trying to bring this trying to manifest this relationship with, you know. I feel like they don't know about how you're feeling. You need to talk to them. If you feel like they're going to get stolen from you, then they're not yours, you know. If they can get ripped from you, then they were never yours. If they can easily walk away from something that they claim that they want to be in, then they weren't really wanting to be in it. So, you know, don't be mad at the family member, and don't be mad at them. Just keep it pushing, you know. I'm not saying your feelings are invalid if you're feeling upset, but, you know, don't spend so much time dwelling in that energy that you can't move forward with your own energy, or move on with yourself, your own, you know, situation. Don't ever get like that, you know. But yeah, don't bite, no bite. That's all I'm hearing. Don't bite, no bite, no biting. No biting, no biting. I don't know what this brat card. I kind of think we should get some clarity. Being stubborn. Somebody being stubborn. That's why manifestations aren't coming through. You're being stubborn. You don't want to allow them to come through. Baby, come through. You deserve it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Squirtle. Oh, you're resisting feeling good, which is what I'm getting from this. It's not in reverse, but you're being stubborn to, like, ultimate relaxation. You're being stubborn to the ultimate ways, the ultimate opportunities of happiness and euphoria. You know, you could be feeling so much better if you just release and let go with the flow. Let the manifestations of life come at you instead of trying to force them, or trying to write a sigil every time you want a brand new pair of shoes. You cannot make a sigil every time you want new shoes. You cannot burn a candle every time you want more Chick-fil-A. Every time you need $20, you cannot put more water on the altar. That's not how it works. You can't only cook a 5-star meal when you need a new bicycle, and then give them Vienna sausage and crackers when you don't need anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about on the altar. When you put food on the altar, you can't only cook good meals when you need something. You know? So you're gonna have to let it happen. Take your time. Let it happen. Take your time, but don't take so long that the manifestation passes you by. You know, or you'll never squirt. But yeah, all right, we're done with these. Let's use these now. Manifesting. Always put your cinnamon. You got to have the cinnamon. Mine has $1 in it. Mine has money in it to manifest money. But, and it's in a green bag to manifest money. Also has to do with the heart chakra, but, you know, I didn't really think about that until it was already in the bag. So, yeah. We're gonna do some stickers and some fortunes after this. I'm in it. Then I'll let you go. Then I'll let you go. Be great in the world and do what you need to do. I'll let you go. Then I'll let you go. Manifest. Let's go. How long? Oh, 111 on the, what's it called? 111 on the recording. On the recording. Alright. Let's see here. Manifesting. I'm gonna break this in half. This is the one I found. I'm putting it back. It says spirit though. Spirit. Alright. This is the main. Oh. This is the main. What's it called? That's the starter of the topic. I'm taking it like this. These, call it a die. The fact that it's empty is making me feel like, and those two are empty. The fact that it was empty is making me feel much wait vibes, like be patient, because you barely know what you want vibes. And it's like, you may know, but this is for people who, like what I'm talking about right now is kind of for people who they feel like they know what they want, but they don't, because they don't know what they need. If that makes sense. Like, you keep manifesting what you want, but your closet is full, but your spirit is empty. If that makes sense. Oh, be-dee-dee-dee-dee. Your spirit is empty. Your closet is full, but your spirit is empty. You manifest things that you want, not what you need. And that's why your manifestation's not coming through. They put a hold on your account. They put a lien. I mean, a hold on. They put a hold on your account, and then they're not giving them back. They're not leaning. Alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright. I don't know what made me want to put that up there, but it's there now. Africa in reverse. Not now, boy. No, sorry, not boy. But didn't I just say it's not what you need? This says not the right time, which is also for people who manifested something and it's just not the right time. But I'm saying you don't need it. For what I was just talking about before, some people you just don't need it. That's why it's there. And for some people, you're not. Army move to me is a structured move. Everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing, where they're supposed to be going, everything. This is feeling very whimsical. Like you're not really putting in the, okay, I could say it again, putting in the effort, but like you don't have the structure. It's not built up. Like you're asking to be at the 10 of Pentacles, but you haven't gotten to the 3 of Pentacles. That makes sense. You haven't built up your money. You haven't built up your pentacles. You haven't built up your foundation, your stability, so that you could get things on a higher level. So you're asking to move overseas, but you haven't moved out of your mother's house. You have to first take steps. Like, and even if you're going to move straight out of your mother's house into Italy or into Calcutta, whatever, whatever reason that's for, Calcutta, I don't know why I said it like that, but wherever you're deciding to move, you even if you're going to move like that, you're going to have to build up financial independence. And even if you have financial independence, you're going to have to, like, make a structured list of what you want to do, where you want to do it, manifest by writing it down and bringing it into fruition. by writing out what you want. Like, you've thought about it and you've said it in your head. You're like, oh, I'm moving to Kuwait. I'm moving to Alaska. I'm going next September. And you keep saying, I'm going next September. I'm going in 2029. I plan to be here in 2023. But you haven't written anything down to start manifesting. That's why it's not here. That's for some people. Some people, you have no structure in your plans, and that's why it's not manifesting. Other people, right now is not the right time, and also, you don't need it. For some people, you really just don't need it. And that's why it's not the right time, because it will never be the right time, because you don't need it. And that's why these two are empty. But for some people, it's just not the right time. You're going to have to wait and bring patience. Also, with this, how we were talking about, you're going to have to wait in the beginning. With this African and Moorish card in reverse, Moorish people are the darker skinned people, and African people are darker skinned people, but the Moorish people are the African people. So, the fact that it's in reverse is making me feel like you're not dominant enough. Like, you don't have enough spiritual energy. Because these are both indigenous. They are the indigenous people. When you think about Africa, you have to take into account Pangea, the entire continent of Pangea. How the continents used to be one continent before they broke up into two. The African people are the Moorish people because they are the indigenous people, the people that were here first in the beginning, you know. And they have the most spiritual. They have the most spiritual currency. Like, if you thought about spiritual energy in the form of money, then people who have been on the earth the longest and have the most density, you know, who are more in tune with the earth because of their density, you know, they're more dense, which means that they're more grounded to the earth, and they're more attracted to the earth's magnetic pull through the core of the earth, you know. They have more spiritual essence, which is not a bad thing or a good thing. It just means that they have more spiritual essence. So they need more levels of vitamin D. They need more vitamins. They just need more. They need special things. And that's what's going on with you right now. You haven't built up enough energy to manifest. You haven't done enough self-care. You haven't done enough soul searching. You haven't done enough shadow work. You haven't done enough breaking away of generational curses. But it doesn't mean that you will never be able to obtain the energy. It just means that you haven't done it yet. That's why it's on reverse. The potential is here. You just haven't done it yet. That's why nothing's coming through, because you don't have. And the energy that's stopping the manifestations from coming is blocking it. That's why. Also, for some people, like, the energy is there. You have the opportunity. But you just don't call on your ancestors. You don't receive spiritual guidance. You don't clean your altar. You don't clean the water. You don't have an altar. You don't pray. Well, did not pray. You don't, manifest through thought. You don't have a tarot deck. Everybody is not meant to do the same skills. That's why I'm just naming skills, Some people read divination through bones. Some people read through divination through tea leaves. Some people read through divination through tarot. Some people prophesy. Some people, they do everything that anybody could do. Any skill, but you're not doing it because you've blocked yourself, which could be from this unresolved resentment or unresolved trauma, or it could just be unresolved work. Unresolved energy, unresolved shadow work that needs to be done within your root chakra, which helps you stay grounded and helps you manifest, and also solar plexus could also have some, some work that needs to be done in the solar plexus to help you manifest. Yeah, you need to get your chakras cleared, you know, and forgive yourself so that you can let energy flow. Stop beating yourself up about things that you cannot control and let the energy flow. You know, let things be. Receive yourself. Receive the child that you might bring into the world if you're pregnant, you know. You know, if you're starting a new project, receive the opportunities that are coming in your direction. Receive the energy that the ancestors are trying to give you to bring forth this manifestation. And let it all just, let it happen. You know, let's pull some stickers and some. Oh, that one wanted to come out. That one wanted to come out. Okay, that's good. And we're gonna do one of these. That's the one. Let's see, another one. Okay, this one too. I'm gonna read the fortunes first. Watch for a stranger to soon become a friend. I'm not gonna exclude any group. This is for all the groups. This is for group 1 through 5. Not really groups. This is for all the topics, you know. Group. I guess it's groups. Topic 1 through 5. Watch for a stranger to soon become a friend. You might be meeting somebody new. Those people who were holding back from trying to get the sneaky link or trying to find a man or a woman who could they could settle down with. Put yourself out there and they might just drop by. Or you might be driving by to somebody who just started putting themselves out there. Next one. Oh, it just ripped just now. Wow, that's crazy. Hope is the best stimulant of life. Hope is the best stimulant of life. Well, I feel like this is for people who are coming out of that rough situation, who had no hope or feel like they don't have any hope. Hope is the best stimulant of life. And also with the people starting new projects. Enjoy life. It is better to be happy than wise. It is better to be happy than wise. That's true. We got some stickers here. I'm going to read these stickers here. Is this the same? Oh my gosh, we got the same one twice. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? These are the stickers we got. Boop, boop. Boop. Oh, if you can see that. Those are the stickers. So, this pink one here looks like, to me, it's giving overseas vibes or like taking a trip. So somebody might be taking a trip to clear their mind either before they start the new project, before they manifest, or to, you know, go further into their healing process. They might be taking a trip with the children. Somebody might be taking a trip overseas with your children for the first time and you're nervous about how it's going to go. Y'all are going to be fine. You know, you're going to be able to travel. With all this stuff going on, you know, people are nervous about what's going to happen. All I have to say about traveling, you know, is you should, you know, really be well versed in the law so that you can defend yourself if, you know, your rights and unalienable constitutional rights start being infringed upon, you know, because all these things going around with, you know, the jab and all that stuff. Excuse me. And needing permission by having a passport to travel from port to port, or needing permission from a certificate, having a certificate, things like that, things of that nature. But yeah, you're going to be fine. You can take this trip, ease your mind, Put some flowers in your hair, girl or boy, man or woman. Put some flowers in your hair. Go play in the sand with the children. You're not too old to dress up and play dress up and put the makeup on your face. You're not too masculine to put the makeup on your face. You're not too feminine to put makeup on your face. And play with the children, or like, you know, go do things you don't usually do. You're on vacation by yourself. If you decide to go by yourself, how we were just talking about being in your own energy, kudos, man. Kudos, man. Okay. With these, I feel like this is having a new outlook on mindset, because she's on a cloud. I feel like this is also feeling the magic in your own life, like feeling it. And since there's two here, I feel like, you know when you have a power up and it makes your score double, gives you that little thing that doubles your score. That's what this is making me feel like you're getting a little boost, a little power up, a little boo boo. Right here with this money. This is like supposed to be the person, not the person. This is Hello Kitty, and she's eating a nut with a squirrel on the ground. But I feel like this is a pentacle, you know, and it looks like she's laughing all the way to the bank. Laughing all the way to the bank. That's what I feel like she's doing. She's like she's coinciding with nature, and she's laughing all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. Plus she's getting more in tune with nature. She's sharing with nature, like coinciding with the divine, co-creating with the divine. She has one pinnacle, he has one pinnacle. Together they make the two pinnacles, which is like going back and forth, being able to have options, you know, being able to decide what you want, being able to even have the opportunity to juggle ideas around, you know. Because if you didn't have the opportunity, you wouldn't be able to juggle anything around. You wouldn't be able to manifest, start new projects, you know. You wouldn't be able to recognize that you have trauma to resolve. You wouldn't be able to do anything. This could also mean having more than one child, because we talked about fertility in the beginning. This could be you having another child with somebody. Na 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 na. 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 One more. Just one more. Boom. Yep. Somebody. I got a new attitude. Yep. Go do what you need to do. Take that trip, because when you come back, you're going to be stunning on them. Starting that new project, doing what you need to do, manifesting, healing. You're just going to be fertile. Fertile. If you're a man, you're going to be fertile. If you're a woman, you're going to be fertile. They're going to be able to smell the excellence coming off the sweat of your balls. They're going to be able to smell the sweet, sweet aroma of success dripping down your V-line, you know, or coming off your boobs, you know, dripping down your breasts. You're going to be able to see the undying love that you have for yourself within yourself. And you're going to carry yourself so nicely. You're going to be walking your dog with high heels on. Who does that? Who walks their dog? Who has a matching outfit with a puppy in the middle of autumn? Walking their dog in the middle of autumn with high heels on. You're going to be doing you. You're going to be walking your dog in your Timberlands, in your lemon pepper steppers, ready to do what needs to be done now. So, I don't know, maybe I want to pick this up. But, you know, always and forever, you know, believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. I love you. I hope you love yourself just as much. You know, we ready. Y'all ready. Y'all ready to do this healing. Y'all ready to start these projects, do this manifesting, you know. Raise these children right. give this fertility a new name. You're going to give manifesting a new name. Go ahead. Be great. Don't forget to, support the channel, support the fam, the BAM family. We will always be here for you. There's always much love when you come here to MAJIIK'S Mysteries. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I tried something different today with the topics. I think I might make them groups. I might not make them groups. I'm not sure yet, because I really don't want to discriminate, against the energies. But we'll see. I love you. I love. Love. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. Had to get the download out, if you know what I mean. I think I will be hitting the hay now, laying down any day now. I've been up for almost 2 days, but it's fine. It's fine. Use me, spirit. Loving, guided, harmonious, wonderful, high frequency energies. Use me to assist while I'm here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Get the word out. Spread the word. Spread the gospel. Spread the good news. The gospel is just the good news. Spread the good news. Spread it. Spread. I will see you in the next video. Give me a comment and let me know what you'd like to see next in the show.